Around 12, my dad flew me to go meet with this witch who lived in the mountains, and she made this specifically for me. She told me that it would make a young Canadian pop star fall in love with me. So yeah, I've been taking this one.
Hailey's goal was to cross paths with Justin Bieber as much as possible in hopes that he one day considered her a potential partner. We would overlap with what other people are wearing, but all of these outfits were posted by Selena first, with Hailey sometimes posting her in the same exact outfit as soon as 20.
There is destiny swapping, love spell, and obsession. There's so.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny, and in this video, there is destiny swapping, love spell, and obsession. There's so much going on in this video, and at the end of this video, I need you guys to leave your comment in the comment section and let me know if you see what I see, because this video is so strange. Today, we're talking about Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. It's a lot.
This is a little tincture potion that I got. I would say probably when I was around 12, my dad flew me to go meet with this witch who lived in the mountains, and she made this specifically for me. She told me that it would make a young Canadian pop star fall in love with me. So yeah, I've been taking this one for years. Absolutely love it.
Wow, I guess that if someone uses witchcraft to get love, sure, they might get him. But that joy, it won't last. Eventually it drains you, it torments you. And Justin, lately, he doesn't look okay. I pray it's not what's happening, but if it is, he needs peace. He needs to come back to God. And that doesn't come from a spell, it comes from healing. Listen, if that's what brought them together, I hope it was organic, non-GMO, and gluten-free.
Every generation has their teenage heartthrob, and for teens and preteens in 2009, that position was unmistakably occupied by Justin Bieber. Known as Beliebers, Justin fans were known to pack arenas, flood social media with endless posts, and even cause near riots at his appearances. This behavior was so common that it was even given a name. Bieber fever was taking over the world, with one famous case in Australia where they had to cancel the show after only a few minutes as 8 girls in the crowd fainted after catching a glimpse of the artist. While teens and preteens around the world dreamed of being Justin's baby, Beliebers would never get the chance and eventually grow out of the fandom. But what if I told you one Belieber never gave up? In fact, she was there the whole time, lurking in the shadows, using her famous friends and dad's Hollywood connections to turn her 13-year-old dream into reality. This is the story of how relentless ambition and a hidden agenda turned Hailey Baldwin into one less lonely girl. Following the 2009 release of Justin Bieber's debut singles, One Time and One Less Lonely Girl, he was invited onto the Today Show to perform them. Unbeknownst to Justin, this appearance would completely change his life, as Hailey Baldwin's father, Stephen Baldwin, would take her backstage to meet 15-year-old Justin Bieber when she was just 13 years old.
This is my daughter Hailey. Yeah, we've been enjoying your music.
Like many 13-year-old girls at the time, Hailey likely had a crush on Justin, and her father Stephen was using his connections to do something sweet for his daughter. However, this wouldn't be the only time Hailey was around Justin before he really knew who she was. For example, Hailey would also appear at Justin's Toyota concert series performance in Rockefeller Plaza, before following him to Los Angeles to attend the premiere of his movie, Never Say Never, where she she can be seen watching him from the sidelines as he walks the purple carpet. Stephen Baldwin would actually pull some strings that allowed Hailey to meet Justin again, and this would give us their first photo together. 4 months later, Hailey would even be photographed posing with a photo of Justin Bieber on the cover of M magazine while attending the premiere of the 2011 movie Monte Carlo. Something ironic about this is that Justin's photograph is next to his new at the time girlfriend, Selena Gomez, who also starred in the Monte Carlo movie and would soon become Hailey's arch enemy.
I feel like this is an opening to a documentary.
I used to be a Bieber fan, and I'm not talking a Bieber fan, I'm talking a New York City Bieber fan, and we've all been there, but I lived in New York City and I had the resources to go see him.
According to this video, Dana, the former superfan, used to run a Justin Bieber fan account with over 200,000 followers and had become somewhat of a niche internet celebrity amongst the Justin Bieber community. 15-year-old Hailey Baldwin followed Dana in 2011, and over time, she would become friendly with her online, regularly tweeting back and forth and DMing her for intel on Justin Bieber's location.
Here you're gonna see where I wrote Satai 5th app. The DM that was right above that she sent to me is gone because she unsent it right away. And if I went back to my MacBook from 2013, maybe I could find that, because above that, and you're gonna have to take my word for this one because I don't have it, but she said, "What hotel is Justin staying at? Kylie and I want to know."
According to Dana, when she would give Hailey information on what hotel Justin Bieber was staying at, Hailey would either book a room there or eat at the hotel restaurant. Hailey's goal was to cross paths with Justin Bieber as much as possible in hopes that he one day considered her a potential partner.
We would give her that info because she would either stay at that hotel or she would eat at that hotel or do whatever at that hotel so she could bump into him. Hailey Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the Satai, the London, to married. It's so iconic. Like, everyone's making a joke that it was her 10-year plan, like,
shows tweets a now 16-year-old Hailey Baldwin sent to her where Hailey discusses Justin Bieber's height and speculates how much more he will grow, something you would expect a superfan to tweet. Even back in 2013, Hailey was serious about protecting her man and would ask if the DMs Dana tweeted from Justin Bieber were real or not, with Dana confirming to her that she was just making a joke. Although it's difficult to believe everything you hear on the internet, it's worth mentioning that Hailey Baldwin actually participated in a Justin Bieber fan video orchestrated by Dana. After Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez released a lip-sync video to Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe, Dana and several other Justin Bieber superfans recreated it, with none other than Hailey Baldwin sending Dana a clip of herself to include in the fan recreation. At this point in time, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez had broken up and gotten back together multiple times, but 2014 would mark the beginning of their longest break yet. And luckily for Hailey, she had become close with Kylie and Kendall Jenner. This is important because Justin was also friends with the Jenner sisters. And because they now shared mutual friends, Hailey's access to Justin had never been easier. She would no longer have to rely on Bieber fan accounts to give her intel on his location. Now she could simply ask her friends. This newfound connection with the Jenner sisters proved valuable, and things were looking up for Hailey after she was spotted getting dinner with Justin, going to a movie, and then going back to his house, where she wouldn't be seen leaving until the following morning. However, with Justin's heart healing from the recent breakup with Selena, and New Year's Eve quickly approaching, Hailey had her eyes on the prize, and didn't want to risk Selena ruining that for her. It's a little loose, but fans speculate that Selena Gomez's last-minute New Year's Eve trip to Dubai with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid was actually a setup to put Hailey and Justin together. With Selena out of the country, the chances of Justin and Selena rekindling their relationship at midnight were now zero. Unfortunately for Hailey, Justin would make it clear that he wasn't looking for a new partner, and instead was more focused on having fun. And just like old times, Hailey would defend her territory. After Halsey was photographed leaving a building with Justin, Hailey would post a video video of herself to social media telling her driver to change the radio station after a Halsey song started playing.
Can you change the station?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. This is when Hailey really started to lose the plot and get progressively more and more bold with her actions. While Justin and Selena were still separated, Justin would do a series of interviews where he praises Selena and describes her as the love of his life, going on to say they were, quote, so in love, nothing else mattered. We were all about each other. Clearly feeling jealous about how Justin was speaking of his ex, Hailey began accidentally retweeting tweets that shipped Justin Bieber and herself, as well as tweets from people wishing that Hailey would fight Selena. This is when Hailey's behavior stops coming across as enthusiastic and starts coming off as obsessive. Over the next couple of years, she would seemingly try and mold herself to be more like Selena Gomez in hopes of receiving attention from Justin. For example, Hailey has a tendency to copy Selena's outfits and poses. Fans have dug up many examples of Hailey posting photos shortly after Selena where she's either wearing the same exact outfit or something very similar. The copying allegations even extend to the poses she makes in the photos as well as her facial expressions. Now, if you're shopping at the same stores or keeping up with the current fashion meta, the reality is your outfits are going to overlap with what other people are wearing. But all of these outfits were posted by Selena first, with Hailey sometimes posting her in the same exact outfit as soon as 24 hours later. The accessories, the facial expressions, the outfits, they're all the same. But it doesn't just stop with clothes. On June 4th, 2015, Selena Gomez would be spotted with a new tattoo behind her ear. This tattoo is just the letter G and is supposedly a tribute to her baby sister Gracie. However, on June 16th, just 12 days later, Hailey Baldwin would be spotted sporting an almost identical G tattoo in the same exact location as Selena's. Hailey would claim that the tattoo is an homage to her pastor's daughter Georgia, but Hailey, seemingly copying Selena while simultaneously rooting on her downfall, will become harder and harder to ignore. In February of 2018, Selena Gomez would check herself into the Privé Swiss psychiatric facility in Connecticut, a facility that offers therapy for individuals needing a retreat from high-profile, always-on lifestyles. And Hailey would allegedly drive past Selena's home with her pastor's wife to make sure Selena was still in therapy. 2018 is kind of confusing, as Justin Bieber would get back together with Selena Gomez for a couple of months before she finally broke up with him for good, only for Justin to marry Hailey 6 months later. Hailey would later claim in interviews that she and Justin officially started dating in 2016, but if that's the case, why was Justin dating Selena just months before your wedding? Either way, Hailey Baldwin was now Hailey Bieber, and even though she got what she seemingly always wanted, it still wasn't enough. Following the release of Selena Gomez's song, Lose You to Love Me, Hailey would immediately post a screenshot of her playing Summer Walker's song, I'll Kill You. While Hailey would claim the timing was merely a coincidence, many fans interpreted this post as another attack on Selena. To make matters more confusing, in 2019, Hailey Bieber would debut another tattoo, this time on her ring finger, and featured the letter J. This tattoo is clearly a Justin Bieber tribute. However, fans were quick to notice that it shares a striking resemblance to a ring Justin Bieber bought Selena Gomez all the way back in 2012. A couple months later, Hailey even made sure to crash Selena's album release party being held at the restaurant Craig's in West Hollywood, despite not being invited, by making sure to arrive there before it started and staying long enough to overlap with the event, only leaving through a back door once Selena left her party. According to tweets from the evening of the party, once Selena arrived, the restaurant started playing her music, and that didn't sit right with Hailey. Hailey's stylist, Maeve, asked a waitress to play the song Yummy by Justin Bieber, and when that request wasn't fulfilled, Hailey and her table allegedly started yelling Justin's name. Hailey Bieber would find herself under the microscope yet again following the release of her home cooking show, What's in My Kitchen, as it shares a striking, undeniable resemblance to Selena Gomez's cooking show, Selena Plus Chef, that debuted debuted 2 years before Hailey's show. Start at the beginning. Selena's show starts with a faux camera HUD overlay to give that raw homemade production quality feel. Hailey's show also starts with a faux camera HUD overlay. Selena points out that the show does in fact take place in her real home.
This is my real home. Everything that we're doing is at home.
Hailey points out that the show is actually recorded in her real home.
Yes, we actually are in my real kitchen, in my real house.
Selena has her Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
So Nana, what do we call this?
Cheesy tortilla chip casserole.
Hailey has her Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
And Nana, what are we making today?
Selena plus Chef would go on to have 4 11-episode seasons on HBO Max, as well as a spin-off that's still currently airing titled Selena Plus Restaurant, while Hailey Bieber's What's in My Kitchen would release 5 episodes before being abandoned completely. After fans caught on to Hailey practically copying Selena word for word, things got even darker when they dug into Hailey's interviews.
I realized that everybody else seemed to be narrating my life for me. Yes. So why don't I put something out that is my side of the story?
I realized that I was able to tell my story about who I was from my own mouth instead of people from the outside being able to tell my story for me.
That was one of the moments where I was like, I don't have to be that 19-year-old body shape anymore because I'm not.
That's the other thing too that I think I'm learning is I'm not 19 anymore. I'm 24 now. I feel like my body has changed the most even this last year.
Somebody asked me a while ago, what's the one thing you wish people knew about you? And I said I wanted it to be my heart.
What do you wish more people knew about you?
My heart.
People didn't really know me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey. And I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart.
For what it's worth, this last Selena Gomez interview where she talks about her heart isn't even easy to find. It comes from the press circuit for the movie Rudderless, and at the time of this recording, only has 2,870 views and is seemingly only hosted on a Portuguese Selena Gomez fan account. If Hailey really did copy Selena's quote, and this is the same source she stole it from, she would have had to have been far down the Selena interview rabbit hole, as this clip was hard to find even knowing what to search for. It's almost comical how many instances you can find of Hailey Bieber coincidentally doing something Selena Gomez has already done, even extending to the ad campaign for Hailey's beauty company Rhode, sharing a striking resemblance to Selena's beauty company, a company that when not copying Selena's is allegedly copying smaller, lesser-known brands, even down to the description. Hailey's greatest life achievement will be marrying Justin Bieber. And just for a bit, let's give her some credit. Like most girls during the Bieber fever era, she wanted nothing more than to be with Justin. And through her relentless ambition, world-class hating, and a meticulously orchestrated plan, Hailey spent 9 years building connections with people to put herself around Justin as much as possible. From befriending the Jenner sisters and working with fan accounts to feed her intel on Justin's every move, to booking countless hotel rooms just to bump into him in the elevator, and then traveling to the next hotel to pretend to coincidentally be dining there that evening. Hailey set her eyes on the prize, put in the work, and found herself across the altar from Justin Bieber.
I don't even know what to call it because it's so beyond iconic that there needs to be a new word invented for what Hailey Baldwin has done. Hailey Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the Satai, the London, to marriage. It is so iconic. Like, everyone's making a joke that it was her 10-year plan, like, did it. We stand Hailey Baldwin. She did that. Do not give up. Like, that's inspirational. You can do anything in life because Hailey Baldwin did that.
What other cases of a pop music stan marrying their idol can you think of? She might be the only one to ever do it, and she at least deserves some credit for that. However, after spending a third of your life fighting another woman for your man, what are you left with? You arrived at the destination, but is it as fun as the journey you took getting there? Perhaps this is why, after 6 years of marriage to Justin, we still see Hailey copying and clowning on Selena. Perhaps Hailey can't help herself because it's all she's really known. While most people spend ages 13 to 22 discovering who they are and finishing school, Hailey spent those formative years indulging herself in a childhood fantasy. It also has to hurt that after announcing your pregnancy to the world, Selena Gomez, your husband's ex-girlfriend, started trending on Twitter, and not you, your husband, or your baby. It seems we're not the only ones pondering these questions, as despite the pregnancy announcement, the relationship seems to be on the rocks. Stephen Baldwin, Hailey's father, has asked people to pray for Justin and Hailey on Instagram, while divorce rumors swirl around the internet, with some people pointing out that Hailey and Justin arrive and leave events in separate cars, and others speculating that they haven't lived together for some time, all while blind item after blind item allege depression, substance abuse, and cheating from Justin. Always take blind items with a grain of salt, but something often alleged is that Justin and Selena's 4-month stint in 2018, just months before Justin's marriage to Hailey, came as the result of an unexpected pregnancy with Selena, followed by a miscarriage. This could potentially give some added context to why Selena checked herself into a wellness retreat and why Justin flipped from Hailey to Selena to marrying Hailey all in less than a year. Regardless, one thing is for certain: if Selena goes left, Hailey goes left. If Selena goes right, Hailey goes right. But could Hailey, for the first time in almost a decade, have a new blueprint?
I really believe that Hailey Bieber is a witch or some shit, bro, because if you put two and two together and really think about what she was doing before they even got married, this woman was literally stalking Justin Bieber. Like, she would be at every meet and greet, literally in every photo, every video in the background, just trying to get to Justin. Then his ex, I don't know if he was with Selena before he got with her or somebody else. I can't remember, but whoever the ex was, she was copying that person to a T. I seen a slideshow of this shit a few months ago. I was like, what the fuck? I think she put some type of root on him, because like, he's showing his ass on social media. Now he's like literally embarrassing her on the Shade Room. Like, she made it to Vogue or whatever, and he was like, dang, congratulations, I never thought you would make it. Like, her own husband said that shit. But you know, like, if you know anything about spirituality and like people that do shit like that, when they put something on you, like a love spell or something on you, they end up resenting you after the shit starts to backfire. You can't do something like that on somebody and expect it not to backfire back on you. When the spell is about to backfire, you start resenting the person that put it on you. That's why he's so angry with her now. They're probably about to get a divorce or something. I'm telling y'all, that woman stole that man from that other woman he was with. I don't know if it was Selena she stole him from. I don't even remember. I think it was some other girl though. And then she was copying this woman. Like, I seen the pictures. Just look it up on here. It will show you the slideshows like of Hailey Bieber copying the ex-girlfriend. But that's a sign of jealousy too. When somebody constantly copies you to a T, like tries to literally emulate everything that you do. She was doing that shit on purpose to steal that bitch's man, bro. That shit is crazy. And it worked because she ended up marrying Justin. But this shit about to backfire, because you could see with the shit he is putting on Instagram, he is fed the fuck up with this bitch. Like, he does not like her. He probably never did. Think about it. Like, say you, every time you go out in public, it's a nigga just stalking you in the background. In the background of every video. Stalking you. Following you everywhere you go. You don't even know how this person is knowing how the fuck to get where you get it. You don't even know how the fuck they found out where you was or where you was gonna be. They just there every time. And then you just randomly fall in love with that person. Realistically, nobody would fall in love with somebody that's stalking them. So this has to be spiritual. It has to be spiritual. All this shit finna hit the fan though. Watch, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm calling this shit out now before it happens. They're getting a divorce. And he might get back with his ex. Because women do shit. I was just watching a story time about this shit. Literally, like, a girl put like a charm on this woman and her husband's clothes. Like, apparently they became real good friends. They lived in the same neighborhood. That's why you can't trust everybody that's your neighbor. You feel me? She, like, the girl was telling her, like, oh, I gotta go to the laundromat. I don't have a washer and dryer in my house yet, because she had just moved in. The neighbor was like, oh, no, girl, you could come over and wash your clothes. Like, I got you. Whoop-de-whoop. So she went over to the house. They drinking wine, talking, while they washing the clothes, while they doing the laundry or whatever. They end up falling asleep. The neighbor wakes up before the girl, and she was like, oh, your clothes is already dry. I folded them for you, whoop-de-whoop. She was like, thank you, girl, so much, whoop-de-whoop. Fast forward, and months later, ever since she had touched them clothes that belonged to her and her husband, and this is a true story, y'all, I swear to God. Ever since she had put her hands on them clothes, the man started acting like a whole different person towards his wife. A whole different person. He, like, was acting like he did not love her. He did not care about her. He was talking to her crazy. It was to the point where she had to go stay with her parents for a few days. And I'm going to give credit to Blizzy, because she the one that told this story, but I feel like this has something to do with their situation too. But anyways, her name is Blizzy, the creator that told this story. But yeah, boom, back to what I was saying. So she went to her parents' house, whoopty whoop, yada yada. She came back. When she went to her parents' house, though, her granny was over there, and her granny was like, something's not right. Because you know how older women are, like, they be knowing about all this shit. If you ever have a problem where you experiencing some type of spiritual warfare, always talk to an elderly woman that you trust, or an elderly man even, because sometimes the elderly men be knowing too. But especially the elderly women, they be knowing. She was like, no, she put a charm on your clothes. Like, no. She was like, did she have any access to your house? And the girl was like, no, like, she knows where I live. She's been to my house, but she ain't never been all up in my house. And then she started thinking, like, oh, I did let her wash my clothes and fold my clothes, but she didn't even know she was doing it because she was asleep. I think she got her drunk on purpose so she could purposely make her fall asleep so she could go and do stuff to her clothes while she was asleep. But that's basically what happened. And the husband, like, he started resenting his wife. And then when she came back home after the grandma told her what happened, the neighbor, and her husband was in the house, like, booed up in her house. You feel me? Then the curse broke or whatever. And then the husband ended up running back to his wife. So I feel like this stage that their marriage is in is that same thing is about to happen to their marriage, because all of a sudden he just started resenting her. Every time I see somebody put something on somebody, or I could see that somebody is hexed with something, and I could see the person that may have possibly did it to that person, they always genuinely stop fucking with that person first before the shit breaks. It's real. Like, it's real. Because I personally feel like somebody is doing something on me too. But the person I feel like is doing it, I cannot fucking stand this person right now. Like, I love them, and I don't want to feel the way that I feel about this person. But I feel like I know what you're doing to me. And I feel like something is trying to control me because of something you're doing. So it's making me, like, literally, like, can't stand. I don't even want to talk to this person. I don't even want to see this person at all. Like, it's that bad. So, and I know whatever the fuck was put on me is getting broken, because I'm getting new opportunities I never thought I would be able to get, just randomly coming. Like, all the stuff that was delayed in my life is just all coming at once now, and I thank God, you know. But this shit be real, bro. Like, people really be putting roots and black magic on people. That's why you gotta pay attention to people, and don't let anybody just in your house, don't let anybody just touch you. Because this person that I'm thinking that's doing this shit to me, they used to randomly just touch me. Like, they would randomly pull on my clothes and touch me while, like, they were talking to me. And I was not consciously aware that they were doing it. But then when I started getting aware of what they were doing, every time they would touch me, I felt uncomfortable. Like, I felt like I just wanted to fucking just take off on them, just start socking on them every time they would touch me. That's a bad sign. When somebody touches you and it makes you angry, that person should not be touching you. So we just got to be aware, like, in our relationships, because bitches are witches, you feel me? And they will see a man, like, see you got a nice man, see that you're happy with that person or whatever, and they will try to put root on both of y'all, or try to steal your man, or they might try to put something on you to make him not want you anymore. Because that shit happened to me recently. Like, everything was fine and dandy, then all of a sudden, when this person started getting in my business, when it came to my relationship, I was telling them too much information, and the motherfucker just stopped liking me out of nowhere. Literally just stopped liking me. And it wasn't like to the point where he resented me or anything, but it was like he kind of just started distancing himself more and more and more. And then I just lost all my feelings out of nowhere. And then I just left him, like, and now it feels like something is still unresolved with that. And then it's crazy because the person that I felt like was doing something to interfere with my relationship was finding out he wasn't my boyfriend, but he was just like somebody I was really interested in. She started finding out like all his favorite foods, start cooking them, start feeding them to me. I'm like, how the fuck does she even know all his favorite foods like this? But you know how them witches are. They be getting information from the spirit. And then I had a nightmare about me and this dude with the woman. Like, this woman was in the dream too, but she was just kind of in the background. Like, she was like off to the side, but she was there. So I was like, okay, this is God telling me this bitch don't want you to have nothing. She don't want you to have money. She don't want you to have a man. She don't want you to have your own nothing. She wants you to be stuck. And y'all would be surprised on who this person is to me. Y'all would be so surprised on who this person is to me. But yeah, stay prayed up. Because bitches are witches. Niggas are warlocks. Because niggas do shit too. Men got to watch out for other men too. Because men be doing that shit too. You feel me? We all got to watch.
This was a strange video to watch. And it kind of covers everything that I've been talking about on this channel. We're going to start from the beginning, the love spell. And yes, she admit that she went to a witch somewhere in the mountain somewhere to get a love spell for this man. And if you guys been seeing what's been going on in the media with Justin Bieber, you can tell that this young man is under some heavy spiritual work, because he looks like he hate where he is. He hate being there, and also he looks as though like his energy is being sucked out of his body every single time I see this young man. And people were saying it's because of the whole Diddy situation, but now that we just saw this whole video, and plus her admitting that she did put a love spell on this man, I 100% believe in. And running with the Kardashians, and even though when she got the love spell, we don't know if she was close enough with the Kardashians, but also her father, who basically hooked her up with Justin Bieber. And you guys know that her father is a pastor, from what has been put out, that her father is a pastor. But from age 12 or age 11, she said age 12 she went to a witch doctor to get a tincture, which is the little droplets that she got from the witch, to basically drink so she can, I don't think it's just that, because she had to have given him something for him to fall that madly in love with her and or obsessed with her, even though he is to that point he hates her. Because at the end of the day, when the love spell is done, you're manipulating someone else's free will. You're going to have that person, but they're going to hate you. They're going to hate your guts. They will be there. They're going to always be around. You will have children together. They will get married to you, but they cannot stand you. Did you remember though when Justin Bieber came out and said that he told his wife to her face, Hailey Bieber, that she would never be gracing the magazine cover, and then he made a post apologizing to her? This man absolutely hates his wife. He hates the wife. And I know people are saying, you know, at this point that Hailey needs to get away from Justin. At first it was, oh, she's so obsessed with him, she's so this and so that, but now people are feeling bad for Hailey because of how Justin Bieber is. But in my opinion, it's because he is starting to realize that he's stuck in this relationship. He's really stuck in this relationship. And in my opinion, I'll be very, very surprised if something doesn't end up happening. You guys will hear in the media eventually, hopefully, knock on wood, that's not the case, that something happens to Justin Bieber. I hope it's not the case, right? I really hope it's not the case. But I can foresee something is going to happen to this young man. And in my opinion, you remember how you saw how the clip with Selena Gomez saying that if you had to do love spell to get this man, yes, you're going to get him, but also you're going to be miserable. That's how love spell works. These people know how love spell works. These people know how witchcraft work, okay? Because they do it on a regular basis. And I know Selena Gomez is saying that as if like she don't know what it is, and or she hasn't probably done something like that. I'm not saying that she has put a love spell on anybody, and I'm not no team Justin Bieber, no Hailey, no Selena. I don't care about neither of these people because I don't know them. right? But in my opinion, I'm pretty sure she probably have done something to someone or another, and or for her career to get to where it is. Not saying that she's not talented, I'm sure she is, but in the Hollywood scene, these are regular things. And with Hailey being friends with the Kardashians, and we know that Kardashians probably will be putting their man in jars, and I would be very surprised if they don't put love spells on their men and or put their man's name in blood, you know what I mean? This is all alleged, we don't know these people, right? But in my opinion, this is a literal telltale sign of destiny swapping. Because what do you mean? You got the men, right? And we all know from what has been put out there that majority of the Kardashians have run through Justin Bieber, or they allowed Justin Bieber to run through all of them, allegedly. We don't know this to be true, but she is so obsessed with having this man in her life that she is okay being friends with these people, even though Justin Bieber is hanging out with these people that he has already been intimate with. She's okay with it as long as she has the man. As long as nobody else has this man, she's okay with it. This young lady was literally following him, stalking him as a young man, to the point where she got her father to introduce her to Justin Bieber. Because yes, the witch lady might have said, oh, you're going to marry a Canadian pop star or whatever, but she also did the work. And people keep saying, oh, Hailey has to write a book about how to manifest a man, how to basically bring it to fruition. No, she didn't manifest that man. She put a love spell on him. She really did. Because even when you see him in videos with her, he looks so miserable. He literally would leave her, in the car and just walk off, slam the door in her face, and or they're always arguing whenever you see them. It's just giving very much, I'm miserable and I don't want to be here, but I have no choice but to be here. This man it's like his consciousness is locked up somewhere, and his body is just with her. That's what it's giving to me. But this man is very much under some love spell. And then Selena Gomez, I guess she got to the point, because I think it was the chase that was the fun part. Because now even when she sold her Rhode cosmetic percentage of it, it's because she's trying to help Justin pay some of his bills, and it actually came out. But she can't really do anything but to stay with him, because it got to the point where it's now they have a whole family together. And even after she did all of this trying to get the man, she was still not satisfied. It's almost as though she's trying to destiny swap with Selena Gomez. Because what do you mean, ma'am? What do you mean? Where's your life? What happened with your life? Why are you so obsessed with everybody else's life to the point where you can't even focus on your own life? You're literally copying every little thing. The clothes that she wears, the tattoo that she has, the way she talks, the things that she says. I mean, at this point, because what do you mean? What do you mean? But it's like it's crazy to me. But y'all let me know what you think about this whole debacle about what's going on with Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. Because it's giving, ma'am, you're stuck with him because you wanted him so badly, where you had to go and do some love spell. I just watched this video of this man, right, on TikTok, and he basically talking about how his girl put him in a jar. He found out that she put him in a jar, and he was like, where am I going to go? I want to be in this jar. I don't care. I started writing letters to the moon. That's the man saying that. He started writing letters to the moon because he didn't want to go anywhere. I've been telling you guys, men out here are literally wishing and hoping that somebody would care about them enough to put a love spell on them. And this man found out that the lady put a love spell on him, put him in the jar. She said, I ain't going nowhere, keep me in that jar. I want to be next to you, keep me in that jar. Imagine, no, but seriously though, the whole Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber situation, that's crazy. That's really crazy. Hailey Bieber need her ass whooped. She really does. And that witch in the mountain, she need her ass whooped too. Because what do you mean, ma'am? What do you mean? Is it that serious? You are a celebrity. You are a daughter of you are a nepo baby. You didn't need to do all that. I think at first she was really in love with Justin Bieber, and then she did that because she really, really wanted him. She couldn't even get over not being with him, so she did that. But I think now she really see like, look, oh shit, now I'm stuck with him. Now I have to find something else that's going to keep me entertained. Like she won't even leave the girl alone, even after she took the man. And you could tell that Justin Bieber was really trying to go back with Hailey, trying to see if she could combat that love spell. But when that love spell is on, honey, you're not able to. You might have dreams of this person turning into a whole demon and trying to attack you. Like Justin Bieber having dreams of like Hailey being a whole demon and trying to, like, you will have horrible nightmares. It's crazy. When you wake up, you see that person is there and they ain't going nowhere. You can't go nowhere. Because even though you want to go somewhere, but you can't, because at the end of the day, your heart is telling you no, but your body's telling you you need to leave. But your heart is like, oh, I'm in love with this person, but you really hate that person's guts. It's a whole thing, and that is the reason, that is how it becomes violent, you know, abusive, because people don't know. Like, it's like you're battling yourself, right? You're battling yourself. You want to get out of it, but then you want to stay. You want to get out of it, you want to stay, because the magic, the blood is so strong, you know. Stay away from people who can put like some sort of love spell on you. I don't do love spell. I'm not wasting my resources on no men like that. It's never that serious. Never that serious. Anyways, good luck. Let me know what you guys think about this. But this video right there is definitely crazy. Hailey, you need your ass whooped. Hey guys, I'm Jenny and this is Shameless Plug. So I want to tell you guys about my Crown of Success manifestation book with easy, simple rituals and spells to manifest a life of abundance in your life. And those spells are so easy, even a child can do it. So this book is filled with different spells that I've learned over the years from my family, passed down from grandma and everything. And also those are spells that I've actually tried and I know that they work. So this book not only teach you step by step on the things that you can do that are so easy that a child can do it, but it tells you like the proper moon phase to use, alchemy, manifesting with numbers, numerology, and also the days of the week that best fit for this particular spell. So it tells you the timing of when to practice the spell, the days of the week, the moon phase. It shows you all the colors of the candles that you should be using and different planets. So for example, I show you like planet Jupiter is for Thursdays and the hours of the days that you should be doing the spell. So this is an easy road opener spell. So I know a lot of people like to do like different spell work, but if your roads are blocked, of course your spells are not going to work. So it's good to unblock yourself first and then start using the spell, especially with the new years and the new days to come. And also I have some amazing spells in here. This is a powerful quick money spell, so if you're in a bind for some money and you're just trying to get some money. And I even have some easy, powerful spell to win Game of Chance. So if you are a gambler, now I don't promote gambling, but if you are a gambler and you're just trying to make some money and trying to make sure you win, these spells will definitely help you. It tells you the best days to do it. So it says the best days to perform this spell is on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, and expansion. Jupiter is the best day to perform spells that boost luck and increase your chance of success in any game of chance or any money spell, period. It has a list of so many spells that you can incorporate in your life with this new year to bring prosperity. And I even put some bonus spells on here, which for Saturday is a day to do like protection work. So I have a spell for like send back to senders. So I put some bonus spells on here, and then a protection with Archangel Michael. So there's so many spells on here. Removing the evil eye spell, so you can remove evil eye in your money and also in your everyday life. New Year home blessing spell, and I know it's been a few days since the new year started, but you can always do a home blessing spell any days of the week. As long as you need it, you could do it. So anyways, guys, this is my book. It's called Crown of Success by Jenny, and it's available on Amazon, the ebook and also the physical copying. So please grab a copy if you're interested in supporting this channel. This is a way to support the channel and to support me as well for putting out, you know, content every day for you guys to enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you go and grab your copy, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy. I say have a physical copy, but it's really up to how much, you know, your wallet and what you can afford. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah. This is a shameless plug, so just check out my channel, okay? Love you guys. Mwah.